Hi, my dear pupils! I'm so happy to see you today. I'm Teacher Marian, your grade 4 Math Dali buddy. Wear your beautiful smile and remember, the best way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics.
Multiplication is repeated addition. Starting with 1, we'll go up to 10. Sing it with us till you can do it by yourself.
Come on, let's go! 7 times table. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 8 is 56. 7 times 9 is 63. 7 times 10 is 70. 7 times table.
Get ready with your pen and paper because today we're going to a Math Dali venture. Let's go to our Math Amazing classroom. Come on, Ana Antonio. Let's go to our Math Amazing classroom and see the progress of our room.
Welcome, Math Dali buddies. I am Math Thinker MJ, your companion in this Math Dali venture. You are trying to access an off-limit area. To make this accessible, you have to get ready with your pen and paper because it's drill time. Now, let's look back at your previous lesson before you start a new and exciting one with Teacher Marian, Ana, and Tonyo. Are you ready?
Aba, syempre po!
Express the following fractions in lowest terms.
Number 1. 35 over 40. A. 8 over 7. B. 7 over 8. C. 7 over 9. The correct answer is B. 7 over 8. Number 2. 10 over 18. A. 5 over 9. B. 9 over 5. C. 4 over 8. The correct answer is letter A, 5 over 9. Excellent! Number 3, 28 over 36. A, 5 over 9. B, 6 over 9. C, 7 over 9. If you answered C, 7 over 9, you got it right. Number 4, 50 over 100. A, 25 over 50. B, 1 over 2. C, 1. The correct answer is letter B, 1 over 2. Math terrific. Number 5, 16 over 48. A, 1 over 3. B, 2 over 3. C, 3 over 3. One over 3? You got the correct answer. Congratulations! Access granted. You are ready to learn your new lesson. Comprehend the lesson with Teacher Marian to unlock new learnings. Good luck, Math Dali buddies!
Math Galing! I am happy that together with Math Thinker MJ, you were able to express fractions to lowest term using your big brain energy.
Teacher Marian, We're done fixing 6 areas in our Math Amazing Playroom.
Yes, I agree. Look at the tablet corner, game area, the wallpaper, math charts, bookshelves, and cabinets, Anna. It's looking good as new.
Absolutely, Tonyo. Thanks to Teacher Marian and our Math Dali buddies.
I'm glad to hear that, Anna and Tonyo. Another day, another challenge for us. But don't worry, we can fix it together with our Mathly buddies. Today, let's try to fix the chalkboard. Let's move closer. We cannot even write anything on the chalkboard. We also don't have any chalk here.
Teacher Marian, there is a post-it on the board.
There are illustrations and fractions written on it. I can also see addition and subtraction symbols here.
May I see it, Teacher Marian?
Sure, Tonyo.
Aside from the illustrations and fractions written on the post-it, there is also a direction here. Let's move closer. Add and subtract the following similar and dissimilar fractions.
Addition and subtraction of similar and dissimilar fractions? I'm not familiar with that.
Likewise, Anna, but I am excited to learn that lesson today.
Of course, Anna and Tonyo. I know that you are all eager to learn our new lesson today. This calls for another Mathly venture. From our previous lesson, you have learned some important knowledge about fractions. Let us look back on the concepts of fractions. The shaded part represents the numerator, while the total number of equal parts represents the denominator. This is read as 1 over 3.
A fraction is a number that names a part of a whole or set.
The numerator tells the number of equal parts being taken or considered. The denominator tells the number of equal parts into which the whole is divided. In today's lesson, we will focus on the two kinds of fractions: similar fractions and dissimilar fractions. Similar fractions are fractions with the same denominators. For example, 2 over 15, 6 over 15, 9 over 15, and 11 over 15. On the other hand, dissimilar fractions are fractions with different denominators. For example, 6 over 8, 3 over 6, 3 over 4, and 1 over 16.
Anna and her mother bought an ensaymada near the church. She noticed that a whole ensaymada has 8 equal slices. If her mother bought 3 parts of the ensaymada and Anna bought 2 parts of it, how many parts of the ensaymada they did bring home? Since a whole ensaymada is divided into 8 slices, and Anna's mother bought 3 slices, which can be written as 3 over 8, and Anna bought 2 slices of it, which can be written as 2 over 8, we can simply add the number of slices that they bought. This will serve as the numerator. Simply copy the denominator or the total number of slices a whole ensaymada has. 3 over 8 plus 2 over 8 is equal to 5 over 8. Therefore, Anna and her mother brought home 5/8 of an ensaymada.
Here are the magic steps on how to add similar fractions. Magic step number 1. Add the numerators. Magic step number 2. Copy the denominator. Magic step number 3. Express your answer in lowest term if necessary. let us have this mathly example. 2 over 5 plus 2 over 5 is equal to... Magic step number 1. Add the numerators. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Magic step number 2. Copy the denominator, which is 5. Magic step number 3. Express the answer in lowest term if necessary. Since 4 over 5 is in lowest term, we will not change it. 2 over 5 plus 2 over 5 is equal to 4 over 5. Your turn! 1 over 6 plus 4 over 6 is equal to... I will give you 10 seconds to think and find the answer. Is your answer 5 over 6? Math amazing! This time, let us try to subtract similar fractions using these magic steps. Magic step number 1. Subtract the numerators. Magic step number 2. Copy the denominator. Magic step number 3. Express your answer to lowest term if necessary. Let us have these mathly examples. 5 over 6 minus 1 over 6 is equal to... Magic step number 1. Subtract the numerators. 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Magic step number 2. Copy the denominator, which is 6. Magic step number 3. Express your answer to lowest term if necessary. Since 4 over 6 can be expressed to its lowest term, we can reduce 4 over 6 to its lowest term using 2 as its GCF. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 5 over 6 minus 1 over 6 is equal to 4 over 6 or 2 over 3. Your turn! 3 over 4 minus 2 over 4 is equal to... I will give you 10 seconds to think and find your answer. Is your answer 1 over 4? Math-terrific! This time, let us add dissimilar fractions. Adding fractions with unlike denominators.
Anna bought half a kilogram of white sugar and 2/3 of a kilogram of brown sugar because she will make biko. How many kilograms of sugar did she buy in all?
To solve, add 1 over 2 and 2 over 3. Magic step number 1. We must make the fractions similar first, and that is by getting the LCM. Let us use the listing method. The multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. The multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. 6 is the least common multiple of 2 and 3. We use 6 as the common denominator of 1 over 2 and 2 over 3. Magic step number 2. Rename the fraction to equivalent fraction using the LCD. To get the numerator, we just simply divide the LCD by the denominator, then multiply the quotient to the numerator. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 1 over 2 will become 3 over 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 over 3 will become 4 over 6. Since the fractions are now similar, we can now add the numerators and copy the denominator. 3 plus 4 is 7. Copy the denominator, which is 6.
Therefore, Anna bought a total of 7/6 or 1 1/6 kilograms of sugar.
We will just follow the same procedures in subtracting dissimilar fractions. 5 over 6 minus 1 over 3 is equal to... Magic step number 1. We must make the fractions similar first, and that is by getting the LCM. Let us use the listing method. The multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and so on. The multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. 6 is the least common multiple of 6 and 3. We use 6 as the common denominator of 5 over 6 and 1 over 3. Magic step number 2. Rename the fraction to equivalent fraction using the LCD. To get the numerator, we just simply divide the LCD by the denominator, then multiply the quotient to the numerator. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. Observe that since the denominator of the fraction is already 6, we don't have to change the fraction anymore. 5 over 6 is still 5 over 6. Next, 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 1 over 3 will become 2 over 6. Since the fractions are now similar, we can now subtract the numerators and copy the denominator. 5 minus 2 is 3. Copy the denominator, which is 6. Since 3 over 6 can be expressed to lowest term, we can reduce it by using 3 as the GCF of the numerator and the denominator. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. The final answer is 1 over 2. Now that you have learned the magic steps on how to add and subtract similar and dissimilar fractions, it's time for our Mathly activity. Mathly, Mathly, Mathly! Activity time! You will be given 5 seconds to answer each number to finally fix the bookshelves. Remember, basta kasama si Teacher Marian ngayong second quarter, kaya yan! Ready, Mathly buddies?
Aba, syempre po!
Choose the correct answer in each number. Number 1. Add the following by looking at the illustration. A 7 over 8, B 7 over 16, C 1 over 8. If your answer is letter A, math amazing! Number 2. Add the following by looking at the illustration. A 11 over 16, B 3 over 4, C 4 over 16. Letter B? Great job! Number 3. 10 over 18 minus 3 over 18 is equal to A 13 over 18, B 3 over 18, C 7 over 18. If your answer is letter C, math-terrific! Number 4. 6 over 12 plus 4 over 6 is equal to A 14 over 15, B 7 over 6, C. 6 over 7. Letter B, you got it right! Number 5. 4 over 5 minus 15 over 25 is equal to A. 1 over 5, B. 3 over 5, C. 5 over 5. Is your answer letter A? Great job! Splendid answers! Math-terrific!
Math amazing! You did the magnificent work. The chalkboard is now good as new and we can now write our reminders on it. You can also write your solutions to Teacher Marian's questions. Congratulations, Anna, Tonyo, and Mathly buddies!
To sum up, you have learned how to visualize addition and subtraction of similar and dissimilar fractions. To add or subtract similar fractions, follow these magic steps. Magic step number 1. Add or subtract the numerators. Magic step number 2. Copy the denominator. Magic step number 3.
Express the answer in lowest terms if necessary.
To add or subtract dissimilar fractions, follow these magic steps. Magic step number 1. Get the least common multiple of the denominators. Magic step number 2. Rewrite the fractions using the common denominator. Magic step number 3. Add or subtract the numerators and copy the denominator. Do you want to be our Mathly buddy of the day? Come on! Take a picture of yourself with the help of your parents or guardian while watching our math episodes in DepEd TV. Post it on your parents' or guardian's Facebook account and use the hashtag #MathlyBuddy4 or simply message our Facebook page Mathly Buddy with your name and school. Keep this in mind, the best way to learn mathematics
Is to do mathematics!
remember, basta kasama si Teacher Marian
At Mathinker MJ!
ngayong second quarter, kaya yan! That's it for today, Mathly buddies. See you on our next math exciting and math amazing activities.